If you're worried about interest rates and you're wondering when are interest rates going to go down, I have 3 tips for you for how to predict the interest rates, whether they're going to go up or down, and I have one amazing strategy that's even better than worrying about interest rates. My name is Jackie Elias and I am the CEO of Futurebound, where we help you get mortgage and financially free. So one little caveat, I am not an economist. I'm just going to give you some everyday ways that you can look at our interest rates going up or down and give you a strategy for you how to just say, I actually am not worried about interest rates. The first tip is to look at what the Reserve Bank is doing. So the Reserve Bank is looking at inflation, right? Learn about how they adjust the economy with interest rates so then you can get an idea of what's happening to your mortgage interest rate. Why is that? It's because the banks actually use the Reserve Bank's interest rates to decide what their interest rates are going to be. And the Reserve Bank is looking at if inflation is high, then they are going to try to discourage people from putting more dollars into the economy, and so they're going to discourage you from spending money by increasing interest rates. The second tip is to look at what the banks are doing, right? Banks are trying to make money. I know it's a big what? They're not there to help me? Not really. They're trying to make money for their shareholders, and so their margin of their profit is in the interest rate. So if interest rates for what they have to pay goes up, then they need to increase their interest rate so they can make the profit that they're looking to make. So think like the bank. If the bank is trying to encourage spending, they are going to lower their interest rates, okay? So if the economy needs to recover from a slump, then they're going to lower their interest rates to say, okay, everyone get out there, spend money, get some loans. If the economy is actually not doing so hot and they're saying everybody don't spend money, then they're going to increase their interest rates in order to try to discourage. So think like the bank and figure out if they're trying to encourage or discourage. The third tip is listen to your economists. They are on the news. They're in RNZ and maybe Stuff Articles or New Zealand Herald, and listen to economists and see what they're doing. A caveat with economists is that they are paid by someone to give the advice and to analyze the economy based on a certain viewpoint, right? And so be aware of what that viewpoint is and where are they getting paid from, right? So banks have their own economists. There are some independent economists as well, but just be aware of that. And the other thing is that economists are wrong all the time. They are using some maths and so a little bit of science to figure it out, but it's all predictive. So they're wrong all the time. So my last tip is actually a strategy to not worry about what interest rates are going through at all, what's happening with interest rates. Because interest rates is a game. It's a control that's in the hands of the bank and the Reserve Bank, the economy. It's not in your hands. And so the strategy is to put the control back into your hands with your own mortgage so you can be able to say, this is how I want to live my life, not giving the control to the bank saying, you have to give us more money, so you have to spend your money in a different way, and now you're limited. So what is that strategy? It is having a mortgage debt reduction plan, right? And being able to use the bank's products, the structure of your mortgage, use the advice from somebody, a mortgage debt reduction specialist, to be able to put all these multiple strategies together in a plan so you have a plan going forward on how you're going to have control of your mortgage. And that's exactly what we do for our clients at Futurebound. For every mortgage that we help them get, we give them a fast-track mortgage plan for their owner-occupied mortgage, so then they have a plan to pay off their mortgage faster than thought possible. So if you would like a review of your mortgage, click the link and book a 15-minute chat so we can review your mortgage and see how we can help you save some money and not worry about interest rates and when they're going up or down. We get booked out very quickly, especially if you have a mortgage that is coming up for a refix or you're feeling the pinch and you're thinking you might need a refinance. Book a time as soon as you can so we can give you that advice as soon as possible.
For more financial tips, advice, and education, subscribe to us on YouTube and don't forget to hit that notification bell.